Om J J Sai Ma, everyone. Om J J Sai Ma is a phrase that we use, and it means I honor the divine feminine in you and in me. Doesn't matter if you're in a masculine body or a feminine body. We have a divine, a sacred feminine energy that's in each one of us. For centuries, this energy has been suppressed. And so when we say this, it means we're welcoming this sacred feminine to come and take its place alongside the sacred masculine energy that's in each one of us. So Om J J Saima. I honor the divine feminine in you and in me. And before we begin today, I just want to make sure that our French students know to go down to interpretations, and you can put in interpretation what's the language you would like to use. So for the French, please click on the French so that you'll receive the translation that's happening today. All right. So my name is Mary Seiss. I serve as the director of Saima's Magdalena Healing Program. I am thrilled to be here with you today. I really love this program because it gives us an opportunity to share with you the frequencies of Mary Magdalena that hundreds of us have been initiated in. And if you're here, for me, it means that something is calling you to the Magdalena energies. Because you could be anywhere else today, right? But you're here with us. And I love as we gather a group from around the globe to come together as we honor Mary Magdalena, as we welcome Mary Magdalena and these Magdalena energies. And I'd like you to take a moment, if you would, and put in the chat, where are you from? So that we have a sense of this, the people around the world today taking this hour together. So if you could just let us know where you're from. And we can see these light, these pillars of light now tuning in and welcoming Mary Magdalena around the globe. Beautiful. Germany, I see. Pennsylvania, Colorado, California, Belgium, good old Ireland's in the house. New Jersey's in the house. All right, good. Beautiful. Yeah. All of us here together, welcoming, embracing, and experiencing. And the program today, what this program will be about is first we'll do a connecting meditation. And I'll ask all the Magdalenas that are on the call with us to really pour the Magdalena frequencies into the vortex that we'll create together as a group all over the world now. And after that, we'll see some video of Saima speaking about Magdalena energy and this program and what's really happening with these energies. What are they like? How are they distinct? You can get more information and a sense of who Saima is. Two of our students from this year's practitioner program will share with you what their experience has been being in the program. So you'll have that experience. And then I'll talk to you a little bit about the program. And the final piece that I think you're going to just love is Saima recently did a recording about Mary Magdalena and devotion. So we will end on that. So we'll play for you that recording, and you could just bathe in this energy and what's happening. And for the last 14, 15 minutes, it'll be that, and we'll end in silence. You can stay on while some music is playing if you wish to stay longer, but it'll be complete then. All right. So that's how we're going to spend our hour together. Are you in? Thumbs up. You with me? You want to enjoy this with me? I hope. Blessings. Good. All right. So let's take a breath together. We put up the picture of Mary Magdalena, and I invite you to gaze at this picture of Mary Magdalena and to gaze at the eyes, especially the eyes. Now, they say the eyes are the doorway to the soul. Allowing your eyes to soften a bit as you gaze into Mary Magdalena's eyes. And welcome these energies into your field. Using your breath. I invite all the Magdalenas that have been initiated that are on this call to activate their Magdalena hands and to pour light into this circle, this vortex that we've created here, to amplify these energies. Each breath, saying yes. Notice Mary is holding an egg. And there's many legends about the egg. It symbolizes new life. And I invite you to bring your awareness to the base of your spine. And invite Mary to place this light, this new life, into your first chakra at the base of your spine. Chakras are whirling vortexes of energy. And to activate with you, to turn on this energy of trust, faith. And with your yes, using your breath to breathe this into your first chakra. To release the doubt and the worry that's there. The doubting of yourself, the doubting of life. Activating trust. Every energy is in you. It's just somewhere more dormant. So we invite her, activate this. With another breath now, moving up to the second chakra, which is between the navel and the base of your spine. Asking Mary to place this light there. New life. Activating in there this energy of ease. You can have more ease in your life. Helping you to drop some of the rigidity, the controlling, more ease for me. Having to do it all. Trust and ease. And now with another breath, I invite you to look at the picture of Mary and invite her to place the egg, this light, into your belly. Activate the energy of courage. Courage to speak up sometimes, the courage to do what's right for you, the courage sometimes to be silent. Courage. Then with another breath, I invite you to ask Mary to place the egg in your heart. And here to activate the energy of compassion, especially compassion for yourself, everything you've been through, helping you to melt the judgments you have on others, the judgments on yourself, activating compassion. With another breath now, asking Mary to place the egg in your throat chakra, and here to transmute any silencing of you as you activate the energy of authenticity, being authentic, speaking your truth. What's right for you? And with another breath, bringing this light to the area between your eyebrows, vision center. Some people call it your first eye or your third eye. And asking Mary to place this egg of light, of new life in you, activating your vision and your clarity so that you know what's right for you. And you have the courage to see it and to take action. This energy of vision, clarity. With another breath, I invite Mary to place it at your crown, opening up for you your alignment, your connection to your higher self, to your soul, your I am presence, the higher realms. The divine guidance can flow through you, to you. And then imagine now that this is opened even more. And this light begins to move into the brain, down through all your chakras, out your arms, down your legs, out the soles of your feet. Invite this light to move all the way down to the crystalline core of Mother Earth. In this crystalline core are your unique footprints. Only you can step in them. And so I invite you to find them. And very consciously imagine yourself stepping into them. Taking your space on planet Earth while you incarnated, while you chose to be here, claiming your existence. I'm supposed to be here. I chose to come here. And then feeling the gratitude of Mother Earth. She's so pleased you remembered. She needs you. And she sends up from the core of Mother Earth an amber colored light. And it comes up and it moves through the soles of your feet, all the way up to your heart, all the way up through the top of your head, out, all the way up to your higher realms, to your soul. From your soul back down to your heart. And feel as your heart expands even more. As you connect your heart to the heart of everyone on this call and to all who come later. This huge vortex. And imagine all of us around the globe, pillars of light on this planet, today devoted to experiencing the energies of Mary Magdalena and the Magdalena lineage, the divine feminine lineage. And I invite you to make your intention for our time together. What would serve you the most today? Ask for it. What would bring you the most peace? Ask. And another deep breath. Being in your body, your eyes open them gently. If they've been closed, look out at the others here. As we join our energies today and begin our program, stay bathing in these frequencies and these energies that are here for you. As you listen to the words and you check out the program, it might be for you. I don't know. Let me explain a little bit about it and see if you're drawn here. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Magdalena program. It actually began, the idea of it was in 2016. I can tell you the exact day. It was July 22nd, and it was Mary Magdalena's feast day. And I was in Belgium with Saima. And I have served for years as the director of Ma's healers program, and we've created all sorts of programs together. And I was wishing to create like an energy practice program where we could maybe have a table practice or use these frequencies in our practice. I had all these ideas in my head, but I couldn't think of the name of it. Like, what would it be? Like, what, it just wasn't coming clear to us. So we were in Belgium, and it was the day that Pope Francis elevated Mary Magdalena from what's called a Memorial Day to a feast day. So I'm Catholic, right? I'm Irish Catholic. And when you're in the church, if you have a Memorial Day, a lot of saints can have the same feast day. They can have a bunch of saints on your day. But if you have a feast day, it's your day. So Mary Magdalena got elevated to having a feast day, meaning that the Pope truly recognized who she is. Okay. And we all know the story. She was a prostitute. That happened about the 600s, whatever. There's only stories about Mary Magdalena, but whatever. We're not getting into the stories. But she was elevated. And I was with Ma. We were doing a program called the Journey of Profound Healing in Belgium. And all of a sudden, it occurred to me, what if we asked Ma, Ma being a divine mother, can tap into any energy of the divine. If Ma could activate in us the energy, the energy of Mary Magdalena, and then we could use that energy in our work. And I cannot tell you, I thought my head was going to explode. It was such a big idea. And I was like, oh my God. And the ideas kept coming to me. We could do this, we could do that. But and I had a meeting with Ma that day about actually what we were going to do for next year, our program. And then I finally thought, oh my God, what will I do if Ma said no? I didn't know what I'd do with my head because my head was blowing up. It was so big. I've never had that experience before nor after. So I went and I had all my little notes and I sat down there with Ma and I said, Ma, what if we created a Mary Magdalena program? What if we have all these healers and we brought them into this program and you could help us activate the energy of Mary Magdalena in us. And of course, Mom knew what I was going to say. Mom knew like everything. So she wasn't going to say no. I'm sure it was her idea that came in my head. I don't know, but I was all worried about it. And Mom gave me one job. Mom said to me, "Get them ready." I thought, oh, I can do that. I'm real good at that. Like I can find what issues you haven't found. I can trigger you. I can teach you strategies to transmute it. That's my strong suit. So I said, okay, we'll do it. So we launched the program in 2017. Immediately, 240 people signed up for it. I hadn't even created it yet. Okay. But they just jumped in. Yes, I'm in. Just hearing the name Mary Magdalena drew them there. We didn't even have the program yet. Since then, thankfully, we've created a whole program. And I'll explain a little bit more about it. But that's how it started, to create this program. And I can tell you I can just tell you the first, it was a year, it was a year-long program. We're changing it this year in a different format, and Ma did bring these energy down. They were so intense that some people actually passed out. Okay. Like it was really intense. We had to make some adjustments to that. And since then, we've had a program every year and it's gotten stronger and it's just this amazing program. So before I bring up a video of Saima, so you can get a sense of who Saima is, let me tell you a little bit about Saima. So Saima is a global master. She has reached, she's trained in many modalities like naturopath, osteopath. She's a psychotherapist in much of this in France. And her guru, Sai Baba, she was with him, and enlightenment became enlightened through the grace of Baba and her own hard work, believe me. And then came to the United States about in the 1990s, somewhere in the 1990s. And I met Saima after the weekend after September 11th in 2001. And I've been with Saima since. What I love most about Saima, though, I can tell you all the global humanitarian, all that stuff. But what I love most and what drew me to Ma was that Ma said, I don't want devotees. I want to create masters out of you. That was great for me because that devotee thing was not something I was going to be good at because I always like to boss everybody else around. And so, but I didn't realize that by being a master didn't mean I could boss some more people around. What it meant was that I had to master me, my emotions. I had to transmute them and I had to clean out everything that I'm not. All the fears, all the judgments, for me, a lot of arrogance, judgment, things like that. That had to get cleared out. That's what she meant. I didn't know that. So that's it. But and the other thing I always love telling people about Ma just it goes beyond anything you've ever seen. She's a master energy worker. I've never seen it anywhere else. And I've been in the energy psychology field for over 20 years. Never seen anyone like this that can see energy, can read your field, and then can transmute energy like Ma. So it's very powerful. But one other thing I love about Ma is that Ma was honored with the title of Jagat Guru in India. And what that means, it's the guru's guru. So she's like elevated energetically and to having the power to serve the gurus, to be the guru's guru. And this is the first one in that lineage, the first time a woman has received that title. So if you think like I'm Irish Catholic, right? It would be like the Catholics making a woman the Pope. I was quite impressed. Okay. She broke that barrier and many, many, many others. So let's now just watch Simon as Ma speaks to us about what are these Magdalena energies? What is this? And there you'll see clips from a few times Ma spoke to us about that. So you can get a sense of what are we talking about here with these Magdalena frequencies?
This is another thing that you get from Magdalena is courage. How many of you know what is the meaning of courage? I don't know. So imagine Magdalena having a fantastic life, quite elevated financially, socially. Her father being a very well-known tradesman, money, clothing, silk, colors. She has everything. To be able to walk the path with Master, she has had to take the courage for a quantum leap. And this quantum leap, what is courage in that sense? Is what you're going to do is scary. You don't know where you're going to land, and you still do it. That's courage. And Mary Magdalena has that. The courage to do anything, to move into anything when it's in alignment with her and with her purpose. The moment you're in alignment, it's the whole vortex of Magdalena that you're in, not only of today, but you go back in time and the different aspect of Magdalena, such as Mata Kali, Mata Durga, or Isis, or I mean, there's so many in all the different civilization. Sekhmet.
That's a little bit about these energies of Mary Magdalena. The other thing that became more and clearer and clearer and clearer to me as we work with this energy, as we cleaned ourselves out and we brought in this energy and then our capacity to serve, this just became more and more profound. Then Magdalena is actually, it's not Mary Magdalena herself, as Ma is saying there, it's a lineage of Magdalenas. And what I learned about the lineage is that Magdalenas come back. They come to the planet when the planet is about to shift. So if we think of the time of Jesus, many Magdalenas were there. Mother Mary was a Magdalena, and a grandmother of Jesus, Magdalena. They come to serve at a time to shift, at a time when the planet needs, like a midwife, to rebirth us to a new level. And the lineage goes back, as Ma said, Sekhmet, Isis. It's a long lineage. And so if you've ever been drawn to the Divine Mother, to this, you're drawn to the lineage that you came to serve. And it's not everyone, but it's many Magdalenas are waking up now on the planet. So the question becomes, how can I serve? What must be healed in me? How can I get ready to awaken this Magdalena that's in me so that I may serve and the reason why my soul came back at this time. So I'd like to, we have some people from that just completed this year's program would wish to share with you. One of them will be a recording because she just couldn't be on it right now, but she really wanted to share, and another will be live. So let's move into that.
Hi, my name is Terry, and I have just completed the first year of the Magdalena program, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my experience. In the beginning, when I was introduced to the Magdalena program, I was a bit skeptical, and I really had to discern, is this what I want to do? Because it was so different than anything that I've ever been exposed to before. I was not really aware of Her Holiness Saint Ma and all the things that she's doing in the world. And so it was very different for me. So I did have to really wrestle with myself. Do I want to do this? Because it's an investment of time and also heart and soul. I knew that, if I was going to do this, I was going to go all in. So I made that decision. And I'm just so glad that I did, because it was really life-changing for me. So the program itself, it's just so beautifully designed. I've been through a lot of different programs in my 30 years of being a therapist, and those kinds of just knowing what it takes to put together a program. And this one in particular was just it was so deep and so beautiful, and it was so safe. We did a lot of deep work in this program, and the leaders and the teachers and the guides for us made it so safe to go as deep as we wanted to. And I just, I went all in. So, and there were a number of things that I really took from this program. And one of them is just the difference of the way that I look at the world now, the way that I look at people. As a therapist, I always have had the question, like, how can I help you? Even the first time I would meet a client, when they sat down and I greeted them, how can I help you? Which in and of itself, I didn't realize it says there's something wrong with you. How can I help you? Where this program changed the way that I looked at people. It's how can I serve you? Meaning you have everything that you need. How can I serve you? How can I shine the light on who you are? And that's just a beautiful difference for me. It kind of, for me, it's like freedom to be able to see that, oh, you're perfect, and everything that you have, everything you need, you already have. I just will help you remind you that you have it. And that's what this program did for me. It reminded me of the best parts of myself, parts maybe I didn't even know were there. Mm-hmm. Then something that was very surprising throughout the program, especially when we got to the point where we were really getting to know about Mary Magdalena and about the Magdalena healing energies. It suddenly was like, oh yeah, no, this feels familiar to me, like as if it was already with me, in me. And I got that this program was doing that. It was just reminding me that I already have this, and helping to awaken it within me, just that the whole process of going deep to kind of clear things out of the way, and then being able to see that, being able to know that the Magdalena energies are already within me, and I just, I can awaken them and use them for the betterment of this world, of people that I can serve. So I would say that for anybody that was considering doing the Magdalena program, it's just, for me, it was life-changing. I can only speak for myself, but it was life-changing, a paradigm changing, really, the way that I look at life and even health, and just other, people walking the earth with me. It's just very different. I see people with a great deal of compassion and tenderness. And, I have since doing this program, I have a bigger understanding, like a bigger picture of a person, that gives me the ability to not just be compassionate, but be loving towards them in a way that I maybe didn't have before, or I didn't know I had before. So if anybody is wanting to deepen their soul, to really learn why they're here, this program is just the top.
Okay. Emily, would you like to share too?
From JJ Saima.
Just-
I can relate so much to everything that Terry just said. So I won't repeat, but I could say almost the exact same things. So I'm going to share other things about my experience. Before joining the program, actually, I I had an inside calling. So it was clear for me that I wanted to do the program, but I thought I knew about energy work, you know. I thought I knew myself. I thought. And what I have experienced, I could have never imagined that. The depth of cleaning, of cleansing, of the depth of commitment to my soul, the understanding. Of course, there's still work to do, but the understanding of serving, not helping, serving, of healing. What is healing? Also, a great experience of being supported. Like Terry said, feeling so safe for doing the work, for experiencing everything. So I feel really blessed that I am now a Magdalena. It also changed my life experience, how I experience life now. I'm gonna look at my notes because also my brain is like, my capacity to listen, to be present, my commitment to what is sacred, and what was between me and my soul. And also, it's a work of really strengthening our physical body, our minds, to be able to welcome, to experience the frequencies of Mary Magdalena and also of Saima. If some have questions, Her Holiness Saima with us, or when do we see her, or she is always present, always. We can feel her presence when we meet, but in everyday life. So it changes also the everyday life. I don't react the same way. Actually, I really don't react as much on everything. So I could speak for hours. So if you feel called, just listen to your heart, listen to your soul. You will discover a community, the life within you. It will be a whole new world, like the song, a whole new world, ready to be discovered. So open your heart like this rose, and just welcome yourself, and allow yourself to live this. It's not a program, it's a life-changing experience. So thank you.
Thank you so much. So much. Now you may be asking me why? Why do I need a program? The energies are in me. Why can't I just activate them myself? And you can. There's nothing special about that. The question is, do you wish to receive an initiation into the lineage of Mary Magdalena? That's the real question to ask yourself. There are Magdalena programs all over, and people can talk about there. You go there, you feel her. That's really cool. But do you wish to be initiated into the lineage? Now, there may be some of you there that are initiated into Reiki. I know I was years ago. That's a different frequency. The frequencies of Mary Magdalena they're more rounded. They're really powerful. They're for this time on the planet, this balancing of masculine and feminine. And when you received your initiation in Reiki or in another thing, it was not from the person who was actually bringing them down. It's many generations lower. Like this guy was initiated by this guy, then this guy, then this, then da. So it's a different kind of initiation. In this program, if you go through the program, you will be initiated by Saima or someone first level from Saima. There are certain people that Ma is allowed to initiate you. So I'm not going to say you're going to be initiated by Saima because I don't know. Things change with Saima all the time, so we don't guarantee that. But it would be first level down from that initiation, and it's very powerful, very powerful. And so the program is designed to clear so that you can receive it, you can hold it, and more importantly, you can emanate it. Whether you're a teacher, a lawyer, a school teacher, it doesn't matter what your role is. You walk into the grocery store and you activate it and put it out, it goes out. You don't have to say a word. You're a doctor, you can place your hand on a patient, or you're talking to a patient. And this love, this tenderness, it's an energy that's power and tenderness at the same time. And it emanates from you. So that's how this program is designed. Now, if you should put up the next, I'm just going to take a few more minutes and then we'll move into the audio from. So we've changed the program this year. It used to be a 1-year program and several different modules. Because it was originally designed to be a table practice. So you learn the table practice like Reiki, or it has its unique table practice, and then you were initiated into it. But we found there were so many people who were not really wanting a table practice, but they really wanted to be part of this Magdalena powerful community. And they wanted to be able to use it as a counselor or as a lawyer or whatever. They wanted to carry these frequencies and serve with them. They're unique frequencies. So we've changed it. Now it's a 6-month program, and it's going to begin in the beginning of March. So we're getting really close to the start date of it. Okay. You fill out an application and we'll interview you, or if we need to, or whatever, determine your readiness. It involves 2 weekend modules. The first one will be March 15th to the 17th, or you can take it March 22nd to the 24th. You just take one there. That will be the first module of it. And the second one will be in June. Okay. You'll have 2 monthly group calls with your community. And this, I cannot stress this enough. When Mary Magdalena went to France and taught for all those years, she always created community so that you had support. So this program is based on that. What works? The power of coming together and being in community. And it's very supportive, as they've spoken of. You have to be disciplined in this program. You'll have a daily 20-minute practice, and you'll have something you focus on for each one of the 3-month modules here. Like, what's between me and my soul? We focus on that. And we have facilitators that work with you. And so you have a whole community. They call them their Magdalena sisters, their Magdalena circles. Okay. And then in September or early October of 2024, if you've done everything, you have to do it. And you can't do your version of the program, okay? You have to do the program as it's structured. And there'll be an initiation, either by Saima herself or by someone who delegates. Okay. From there, if you want, you can go on now to another module and then all the way to certification to have a table practice. But we're just right now telling you about how to receive the initiation the first 6 months of it. And there's so much more information on the website, and please go on there, magdalenahealing.com. And then for special or just for this, for you, there'll be a $200 discount on the practitioner program until February 4th. The price of the program is $2,500, so you'll have $200 off. Okay. So it's $2,300. It'll be free if I do my math right. Okay, so that's only till February 4th. Then it's going to go to that price. And then the second thing is, if you apply by midnight on Tuesday, we're going to be a fast action bonus here. I just created this audio recording that you're going to hear next. We created a downloadable version of that for you. So if you register by Tuesday, you will receive a downloaded recording for you. All right. And those of you who have already registered, don't worry. I'm going to make sure you get it too. Okay. So you're going to also get it. But anybody who's got their registration in by this Tuesday, midnight, this Tuesday, Eastern time, you'll also get the recording. So enjoy the recording. We'll move into that in a second. And then you'll know you'll have it and you can play it over and over and over again. Next slide, please. I love this image. Mother Earth is moving to a whole new level. It's the shift of consciousness. And those of you who said, yes, I'll go and I'll help, you're like acupuncture needles in her to help stabilize this, needles of light, Magdalenas, to help stabilize it and make this easier for the move, easier for all of us on the planet as we go through this transition time, kind of before the baby comes out. You remember that time? That's what this time is, the chaos and the confusion. And so see yourself, because that may be you. Most people tell me they're called to this program. They don't know why, they're just called here. And for some of you, it may not be right this year. Maybe next year, it's okay. You will know if it's right for you. But either way, envision yourself as this acupuncture needle serving the shift of consciousness, serving Mata Gaia, the divine feminine, as she births into a new reality, a new time, where the masculine energy and the feminine energy is in balance, in harmony. So now I invite you to take a deep breath with me. Just allow yourself to relax. And we're going to play the audio of so recent, talking about devotion and Mary Magdalena. And when it's complete, the program is complete. So rest in that energies, go within and enjoy the grace of Saima, the Magdalena lineage, Mary Magdalena, Mother Mary, Anna, Isis, Segment, all the Sophia, all the divine feminine that are part of this lineage that you can be initiated in. Take a breath and just allow yourself to have an experience. Om JJ Saima.
Blessings. Blessings from the Christ within you. Blessings from the divine feminine principle within you. The dimension of that sacred feminine within you. And welcome that dimension. Really welcome fully. It may have a shape, it may not. Welcome. It's a dimension. It is already within you. when you welcome this sacred feminine, it awakens the dormant one within you. Maria Magdalena is a long lineage. Like you too, feel her presence, her devoted presence to you. Sophia, all the Lady Ascended Masters, Isis, Maria Magdalena carries all the attributes you can imagine for this planet. The strength, the power, the tenderness, the love, the compassion, the playfulness, the joy, the practicality, all. The sisterhood, the motherhood, all. The lover, all. You can welcome all these attributes and prepare yourself to welcome her in her light. You are an aspect of her. She is inside of you, around you, with you. What transformed her karma? What transformed her personality? What transformed her beliefs? What peels the layers of the onions is her devotion. When she found her master, ask her to grant you the grace of devotion. It's thick, tangible, powerful, tender, glorious, and never waver. Never. Feel her devotion for her master. And taste her devotion for the master within you. There's a magnificent master within you. Together with this, your devotion for myself, turn that devotion now with my heart and my devotion to you, and pour this devotion into yourself. Devotion to the master within. Devotion to the source within you, to that supreme consciousness. Devotion is when you are free from everything. Everything is dropped, and devotion takes over. Empty from everything else. Even from love, as you don't know yet what love is. So the human love, let it drop as well. Be so empty and the whole lineage of that dimension of the sacred feminine is going to fill you up. If you open yourself a little bit, it will fill a little bit. A huge piece of you, the devotion will expand. It's like a thick light when it starts to take over inside of you. Tears may roll as devotion and grace are together. The grace of devotion, the fullness of devotion, the emptiness of devotion. Devotion of you. Devotion to you. Devotion is the Holy Grail in your heart. Your heart is full of treasure. Welcome this devotion. And see to that energy to live in your heart. So every day you live with devotion. What Maria Magdalena has become, you can become. Only that devotion. Yes, there was knowledge. She did not know anything about this knowledge. She only, her breath became that devotion. The devotion became her breath. And that's all she knew. Inhaling that devotion, exhaling that devotion. So let us inhale and hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale this devotion and hold. That space between the breath is the state of enlightenment. Absorb. With every cell, every fiber, absorb. And look in a way that it penetrates. Look with all your field, your energy, and absorb. Your devotion opens you to your light. Look how bright the light is. And it pulsates. And it vibrates. And it's alive. The power of devotion. Being an embodiment of devotion. precious you are to us. How precious. And we give you everything for you to be that. With this long hair, with her tears, as she washed Master's feet, sobbing. Her hands, her hair, her tears, her heart, all to her Master's feet. Absorb. Vibrate. Allow this devotion to pulsate in every cell of your body. Allow this devotion to touch your skin, to expand your pineal gland, to balance your right and left hemisphere of your brain, to enlighten your corpus callosum. That devotion. And from that devotion, your inner knowledge will flood every moment of your life. Flooding. Cascade of light with knowledge from within you. Devotion. The power of devotion transforms your health, your cells, your bloodstream, your field. That's the power of devotion. At a point, there is no difference between the devotion of the disciple and the devotion of the master. It's similar to a river that has merged in that boundaryless ocean. And no one could distinguish which droplet of the ocean is the one from the master, the one for the disciple. Both has become one. This is the glory of devotion. It's glorious. Glorious. And from this place, this moment, this vibration, source come to you. You don't go to source. Source comes to you. Why? Because the core of source is that oneness vibrating as you, for you, to you. In the eternality of now. Let's take a moment of total stillness and silence, bathing in this divine couple's devotion for humanity.